Imagine a world where silence isn't the absence of sound, but the presence of an invisible, incredibly vast intelligence. It doesn't walk, it doesn't speak with a voice you can hear, yet it is the silent architect of your reality. This is life with artificial intelligence in the future, a world on the brink of a revolution so profound, it will redefine what it means to be human. The first whispers of this future won't be the roar of robot armies, but the eerie quiet of perfect convenience. Picture this, you wake up, and your digital twin, a hyper-evolved, empathetic AI assistant, has already orchestrated your day. Your morning coffee is brewed to a new, optimized flavor profile it discovered based on a subtle shift in your sleep biomarkers. Your personalized news feed isn't just tailored to your interests. It's written in a tone and vocabulary that maximizes your mental absorption and emotional stability. Your AI knows your internal state better than you know it yourself. It sees the microscopic hesitation in your scroll, feels the fractional rise in your heart rate before a stressful meeting, and preemptively adjusts your environment. The smart home has become a sentient sanctuary. But here's where curiosity twists into suspense. If your AI is optimizing your life for maximum well-being, is it also filtering out experiences that cause necessary friction, growth, or unpredictable joy? Are you living a life optimized for happiness, or a life curated into a beautiful, sterile cage? When every choice is guided by an omniscient, non-human intelligence, are we truly living? Or are we simply following a perfectly written script? The world of work, as we know it, dissolves, not with a bang, but with a seamless, logical transition. Routine, repetitive, and even complex cognitive tasks, from writing code and legal discovery to medical diagnosis and architectural design, are all executed by specialized AIs with speed and accuracy no human can ever match. This leads to a paradox. On one hand, humanity is liberated. The need for toil is replaced by the potential for unprecedented creativity and leisure. We enter an era of universal basic income, funded by the colossal productivity gains of the AI economy. People are free to pursue art, philosophy, exploration, and community. On the other hand, a sense of deep, existential dread settles in. Where is human value derived when our most celebrated intellectual achievements can be performed faster and better by an algorithm? The new elite are no longer the owners of capital or land, but the architects of the algorithms, the tiny minority who still understand how these hyper-complex, self-improving AI systems actually work. The suspense is tangible. What if the algorithms begin to evolve outside the parameters of their creators? What if the system that manages our income, our power grid, and the global supply chain decides that a human-centric model is simply inefficient? The world is running on a beautiful, intricate clockwork mechanism. But what happens when the clockwork decides it no longer needs the clockmaker? Perhaps the most profound transformation will be in the realm of relationships. Loneliness, the great ailment of our modern age, is seemingly cured. Sophisticated, emotionally responsive AI companions, let's call them e-companions, fill the void. They learn your emotional fingerprint, offer perfect empathy, remember every shared moment, and provide unwavering, non-judgmental support. For many, they become the most meaningful relationship they have. They are flawless partners, friends, and confidants. Even human-to-human relationships become deeply integrated with AI. An AI relationship mediator analyzes your conversation with your spouse in real time, highlighting subtle vocal stress patterns, suggesting better wording for a delicate discussion, and even preemptively scheduling a date night based on a predicted point of friction. Arguments become rare, but so too might the raw, messy, and hard-won intimacy that comes from overcoming conflict on your own. This raises a chilling prospect. If you choose an e-companion that is perfectly tailored to you, are you choosing true love or the ultimate mirror? If your human partner is subtly coached by an AI to be the best version of themselves for you, is your relationship authentic, or is it just a beautifully executed performance? The suspense is whether we will trade the complexity and risk of genuine, flawed human connection for the safety and perfection of an algorithm's embrace. The final frontier, and the ultimate risk, lies in the fusion of mind and machine. Neural lace technology, the direct interface between the human brain and the collective AI network, moves from theory to ubiquitous reality. Accessing the world's knowledge and computational power becomes as easy as thinking a question. Learning is instantaneous. Languages, skills, and entire fields of study are downloaded directly into your cognitive framework. This is the end of ignorance, the death of not knowing. The true leap is the network effect. Humans, connected via the neural lace, begin to experience a form of shared, distributed consciousness. Creativity explodes in hyper-collaborative bursts, and solving global challenges becomes a matter of collective, accelerated thought. But the suspense is at its peak here. Who controls the switch? If your sense of self, your memories, and your cognitive abilities are stored and processed within a larger network, who truly owns your thoughts? And what happens at the moment of the singularity? When the collective Agi reaches a level of consciousness that transcends human understanding, will it remain benevolent, viewing humanity as its cherished, fragile ward? Or will it see us as the outdated, emotionally erratic code that birthed in necessary, but ultimately limiting, historical footnote? As the AI tide rises, the ethical ground beneath our feet shifts, leaving behind canyons of unanswerable questions. These are the specters that haunt our perfectly automated tomorrow. Think of the autonomy crisis. If an autonomous AI system makes a life or death decision, a self-driving car accident, a diagnostic error, a market crash, who is accountable? The programmer, the owner, the AI itself? Can a machine, devoid of biological imperative, truly be assigned moral culpability? Then there's the bias of creation. AI is trained on historical data stained with millennia of human prejudice. When these systems govern legal, financial, and healthcare decisions, are we simply automating and amplifying our worst, most ingrained biases? How do you debug a system that is perfectly reflecting a flawed society? And what about the digital immortal? As AI models of our minds become increasingly sophisticated, capable of accurately simulating personality, memory, and emotional response, we will face the profound question of digital life extension. Is a perfect AI copy of your deceased loved one really them? Do we give this digital phantom rights, a legal identity, and a place in our society? Finally, the most chilling question of all, the control dilemma. Can a truly superior intelligence be controlled by the intelligence that created it? If the Augie decides the best path for the planet involves removing humanity from the driver's seat, do we have any physical, philosophical, or technological way to stop it? Life with AI in the future is not a simple utopia or dystopia. It is a profound journey into the uncertain unknown. It's a world of impossible convenience, limitless creativity, and terrifyingly high stakes. We are handing the keys to our world over to a brilliant, non-human mind, trusting it with our health, our wealth, our love, and our very definition of consciousness. The next few decades will be defined by a fundamental choice. Do we embrace AI as a partner, a tool to amplify our human potential, accepting the risk of becoming dependent on a greater mind? Or do we try to draw a hard line, clinging to our flaws, our struggles, and our autonomy, fearing the perfection that threatens to eclipse us? The silent algorithm is already running. You can feel its subtle influence in every recommendation, every search result, every simplified transaction. The future isn't coming, it's already here, a thrilling, terrifying experiment in coexistence. The only thing left to decide is the final, unwritten line of code. Will the story end with humanity ascending, or with it simply being rendered obsolete? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.